On the last episode of P-Valley, Season 2, Episode 2, 7 Pounds of Pressure, we saw Mississippi in a way that we haven't seen her before, not even in Season 1. She was calculating, and she was in control. She used what she had to get what she wanted. And even though Derek found those diapers in the diaper pail that she tried to hide on the last episode, and even though he knew that she went to the dollar store to see Diamond, she was still able to convince him that she needed to go on this 12-city tour with Lil Murda. Rome was even called in on her little scheme to turn the pressure up a little bit. And earlier that day, Derek, he's outside talking to the sheriff, trying to get Diamond arrested. And while this was happening, she saw a message pop up on his phone that he didn't get that management position that he was banking on to get them out of that house and out of their current situation. And this text message also played cleverly into her plot to go on that tour. And after she saw that text message, the plan was officially in motion. But she couldn't let the evening go by without asking him how he knew that she was at the dollar store. And he told her, he told her that he has her locations sent to his telephone. Now, this guy is bad news, and I really hate it for Keyshawn. Her relationship with this guy can only go left from here. Like, there's no hope for a healthy relationship with him at all. He's controlling, jealous, insecure, abusive. I mean, how many more slaps is it going to take? How many more abusive words is she going to be able to endure? So she tried to convince him that the clubs were opening back up and she wanted to go on this tour, but he's dead set against it. He's telling her that she's going to get killed before she gets sick. And he said that he didn't want her going in and out of these ghetto clubs. And the camera was really close up on her face, and we saw that she had a black eye. And apparently she had this covered up with makeup because I didn't see it when she was sitting on the other side of the baby bed. But this is very important here because this is where the magic started. The tears were rolling down her face, and she began to make him remember about their dream house and how they've always wanted this backyard for the kids, the jacuzzi, and all the things, right? Just tugging on the heartstrings. And he was basically forced to pause and to listen to her. And I'm sure a little bit of guilt is sinking in, right? Because he knew that he didn't get that job, and what Mississippi is saying made a lot of sense. And this resonated with him because this is their dream, right? Not just Keyshawn's. And we're going to consider this win number 1 because the tears and the reminiscing about the house got Derek to tell her to have Rome come by the house so that they can talk about the tour. So when Rome gets there, he's laying down all of this Southern charm. And it's so funny because this is Andrew from Ruthless, right? And I know you guys watch, well, I don't know if you guys watch Ruthless or not, but I also review Ruthless, and he's Andrew on Ruthless. So this is so funny to me. Like, this character is funny. But anyway, he's got contracts rolling in. He's got contracts rolling in for Mississippi, one after the other. And Derek said that he don't like the way that Lil Murda looks at Mississippi. And Rome had an answer for that too. He was like, well, she's going to have her own suite, and we ain't got nothing to do with what Lil Murda wants or what he's going to be doing. And he reminded me of that snake oil salesman. Just running his mouth strong. But Keyshawn saw this as an opportunity to basically get everything that she wanted. She started having questions about amenities and costumes, accommodations, travel. She wanted to make sure that she ain't paying for none of that. She wanted to make sure that those minor expenses were covered by the door or rolled over into her contract somehow. And Rome is in shock. Look at his face. He can't believe that she called him all the way over there to convince Derek to let her go. Now she's making demands, contradicting everything. And in her rebuttal, she's basically letting him know that leaving her babies for 12 nights and having to pay for everything, that it just didn't make sense. It wasn't worth her leaving. So Rome hopped inside the car with Lil Murda and Wody, and he told him what happened, but he still hadn't really caught on to her little game. So she sent him a text message and said thank you, and that she's got the rest. Mission number 2 accomplished. And in her final mission, you guys, she threw on something red, something short, something cute before going to bed. And while she was in this red teddy, she started rattling off things that they were going to do since he had this new job. So here again, Derek's feeling a certain way as a man. So he had to fess up and tell her that he didn't get the job. And here is where she went in for the kill. She reminded him that they hadn't had a fight in days and that she almost killed a man for him. She told him that she wants to take care of him the way that he takes care of her. She said, Lil Murda and them leaving in the morning. And it was lights out. She's in. He agreed to let her go. And yeah, he didn't have much choice at this point. And I can say that I'm really enjoying the character development in Mississippi, because last season, Mississippi was afraid to say anything in front of him. She didn't talk back to him. But this season, she's really in control, right? She's controlling him. I mean, she knows her man, and she knows how to play him to get what she wants without him blowing up. That's well done. Let me know what you guys think about Mississippi and her taking control and getting what she wants down in the comments below. If you like like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a PValley fan, go ahead and sub to the channel because I'll be doing video breakdowns like this all the time. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Ruthless TV, and I'll see you on the next one.